we go. Hello, you guys. Welcome on in. How's everyone doing today?
Hi, everybody!
Wee.
I hope you're all having a great day. We are joined with GlamourFaerie today, which is super exciting. I think we knew this had to happen at some point. It's just finally now started to happen.
Okay, I'm pointing the right way.
You are. But yeah, welcome on in. My captions have stopped. Bear with us.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. I think I got them. Okay, we good.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
There we
So
go.
many people waiting on us. Welcome on in, Andrew, Benlin, Rachel, Winter, Banana, MCP, BCS Art. Welcome on in, everybody.
All the wonderful beans.
Hello,
Everybody.
friends.
Love it. Are we playing your favorite song? What is the song playing right now? I can't hear.
The one right now, I don't know, but I think it may have been the Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life intro theme that we had going on, which, you know.
Yeah, I love it.
That's
Andrew?
Love that.
I mean, like, 15 minutes ago, Andrew said, "Press spin."
Andrew. Oh, Max. How are you doing, dude?
Max, hello.
Welcome on in, friends. If you guys are joining us for the first time, welcome on into the Comfy Couch Chat podcast. This is a podcast Rosie and I usually host. And this season, every other week, we're trying to have someone new on. It seems to be, we might just do like the Club Tortimer theme this season, which I'm here for.
I'm here for it too.
We're joined by Glam today, so it's just gonna be nice and calm chatting. I mean, calm is
Glam.
subjective. It might be chaotic. There might be tea. Like, I don't know what's going on. We're just having fun.
Because I feel like Glam and I are pretty much team chaos, and you're like the person that like sold us down.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
We shall see.
I'm pretty calm, but like then sometimes something happens and then I'm just like chaos. So it really depends on the situation that I'm put in.
And also, I just want to say thank you for being here. Because I feel like we were very short notice for
Very
like
last minute.
inviting you. Very last minute, we some stuff happened, but yeah. So thank you for saying yes, because we would have no one to this week.
Well, I'm glad that you guys were able to like change the time for it too, because I had work until 3:30, and it's better that it happened this week though, because they just changed my work schedule to be that I get off at 3:30.
Oh, nice.
It would have been like a whole hour later than this, and I that's really late.
Because for you right now, Glam, it's like 5 p.m. But for us, both me and Crystal, it's like 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Right.
Rosie and I are both grandmas. We go to bed at like 9:30, so.
I have
We'll
work at
see how
7
it
o'clock in the
goes.
morning, so same.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
So, when I get tired, I don't have a filter, but it's worse when I'm tired, so.
Me too.
Enjoy.
I don't shut up when I'm tired.
You are welcome. Oh.
Sandra, Squish, hello. Serena, welcome on in, everyone. What is this emote, Squish? This is like the...
It's so cute.
My god, Squish's emotes that they have are solid, okay?
We're here for...
Squish has that one, and then there's another one of bread, and it is the best bread emote I've ever seen.
I love bread.
You like
Me
bread.
too. I'm hoping that Squish is gonna like post it in the chat because it's the best thing in the entire world.
Going to bed
And
at 10
I don't
p.m.
have it, so I can't do it. Otherwise, I would.
Menlin says, going to bed at 10 p.m. on school night is my act of self-care. And then Rachel replies with, "You have self-care, Menlin, and I feel that in my fucking soul."
Is that the bread?
There it is. That's the bread.
Oh my god. We're here for it, though. And they wouldn't let me have a peach emote.
Oh god, I know. There's some things that I
No.
I don't understand.
Not just a peach. A realistic peach.
A realistic
with a
peach.
crack.
It's
peaches
exactly peaches have crack. They look like booties.
They
okay,
do.
so it's okay to call them booty fruit.
Oh my goodness.
I am very expressive, okay?
It was perfect.
Okay, so
That was
like-
kind of my face when I saw it too. I
Oh,
was like,
absolutely, yeah.
Is that? I was like, is that bread? And then I like did the zoom in on it and was like, is that bread?
It's a perfect bread. I approve of this bread.
Oh
Which
my
also
god.
has, oh my god.
Yep.
Double cheeked up.
They're really
Oh.
good. They're really good butt emotes.
Setting that with the phrase, "You can toast my buns."
Men's one with the
toast
pickup
my
lines.
buns.
So.
Oh my god, I love
New
it.
pickup line. New pickup line. I'll think about this one. Oh lord. Alright, everybody spamming butts in the chat.
Yeah, spam your
I
buddy
feel like-
emotes if you got them.
I feel like that's our cue to like put some there we go. To put some order maybe in this Glam. You are a streamer. When did you start streaming?
My anniversary is coming up in May. I started streaming in May 16th, 2019.
Ooh.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm hitting my 3 years. It's coming up. Yeah.
I feel like
I-
you've been streaming longer than this.
I'm honestly shocked that I've been streaming for 3 years. Because usually when I find something and I hyperfixate on it, I literally am on it for just like a solid month and then I'm done. But I've been on this and I've been doing a lot of it for so long now, and I can't imagine not doing it anymore.
Because when I first really got into like Twitch,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like you've been like longer than this because I clearly remember all the eras of GlamourFaerie. I remember the
GlamourFaerie. Yeah, when I had the in my name.
I remember when you used to have like your purple bed sheet behind you, and I remember when you had like long hair.
Oh my god, my long hair era. Yeah, when I first started streaming, I had, because you know me with my hair, I've always constantly changed it. I can't not change it. When I first started streaming, I had like white silver hair, and then I think I started going into like this pink, but more of like a hot pink, and my hair was like really long, and I just like the hair just kept going, and then at some point I chopped it off and I had it short, and then you know my hair thing, there's so many things with it, but I remember seeing my long hair when I was going through some of my old clips, and I'm like, I had long hair. I can't do it anymore. I'm already having a problem and my hair is not even long.
I feel that so much because when I look back to my first pictures with Tony, I actually did that this morning because today is Tony's birthday, and every year on Facebook I can like post like a bunch of like ridiculous photos of like both of us. And I saw one picture, like our first official picture together, and I had super long hair, and oh wait, actually, hold on. I have a super cute picture of the both of us with my super long hair.
I want to see this.
Oh my god. I'm so excited. I love showing old pictures.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not sure if you'll be able like to see it well, but like
Girly!
Oh my gosh, the
Oh my
hair!
goodness.
My hair, like, literally over there.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wait,
like-
oh, we gotta talk about how cute that shirt is too, but
Like a little bit over the booty.
we gotta talk about how cute that shirt is.
And yeah, and I honestly don't know how I used to keep that hair because it was so heavy. If you've never been here in Canada during the summertime, it's humid and it's not fun. So I don't know how I used to survive with like this amount of hair, honestly. And now I don't think I can never go back to this length.
Did you ever put your hair in ponytails when you had that long of hair, or did you put it in like a bun?
I would always do ponytails.
Mhm.
I would also do a bun sometimes, but like the bun would be like giant.
Yes, it's a mood.
It would be like falling down all over the place. The bun was like, you know, when I didn't care. Like, I don't know. I would never like wear a bun in public, and now I do, and I'm kind of happy about it because I kind of like buns.
Right. When I had my long hair, I would put it in a ponytail, and then as it got longer, I would start putting it in a bun. I have very straight hair. Like this morning, I literally woke up, brushed my hair, and went out the door. So I have really straight hair, but I have a lot of it. And it doesn't seem like that either because I have an undercut and I cut like a good portion of my hair so that I don't have as much. And when I had my really long hair, I didn't have that undercut. So I had a lot of hair. And then I would put it in a bun, and when I had that long of hair, I I did not take it out of the bun unless I was going to take a shower. So like I would have my hair in a bun for like 2 days, and then by the third day I would take a shower, and then I would just put it back in a bun because I just did not care, and I never had my hair down. So it was always horrendous when I decided to take my hair out of the bun and brush it because it would be so painful and knotted because
Oh my
I just
goodness.
did not care.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I remember when I was young because I used to have like very curly hair, not as curly as Crystal, more like on the verge of like being curly but extremely wavy. I always have to brush my hair. And when I used to have like that long of a hair, I would brush my hair multiple times a day because it was like so thick, so wavy that if I didn't do that, I would always have knots in them.
I over the last like 10, 15 years, I've learned how to care for curly hair because my mom also has curly hair, but she does everything you're not meant to do. And she's just used to it, so she'll brush it when it's dry. You don't do that to curly hair because it will fluff. And she just puts it up, and that's all she does. And I'm like, you know what, that works for you. But now I've got to the point where like I'm like, okay, I have a hairstyle that I like, but if I deviate even slightly from it, then it's just disaster. And that's why you never see me with my hair up usually. Like it just won't happen. I also think I low-key look like an old American president, maybe, like, you know, with like the wigs and everything, with my hair up. So we don't put my hair up. We don't talk about it. But I'm always really jelly of like, you know, Rosie, you have your hair up right now, and I'm like, gosh, that looks good. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do it.
Even if you try to like straighten your hair a little bit so it could be like a little bit wavy like mine.
I probably could do that. I probably could try that.
But also like straighten your hair, it like ends up like damaging it more, so
Yeah.
it depends. It depends.
Absolutely.
I've been growing my bangs out, and when I put my hair up in a bun now, or in a ponytail even, I feel like I'm like Mrs. Trunchbull from Matilda.
Yes. No.
I haven't watched this movie in so long. What a good movie. I'm always gonna remember the scene with like this little guy. Was it a guy or a girl? That keep like eating cake.
The cake. Yeah.
The guy, the kid, it was his punishment or something. He had
And
to
I
eat
was
the whole cake.
Yeah, and Loki, I feel like it's kind of like the reason why. Like, I love sugar, but I don't want to eat too much because seeing him eating the whole cake,
Yeah.
I'm just like, and I only watched this movie once, but like, I don't know, it just like burned out a memory in my mind. Like, I'm just like, no, that's too much. I can't eat more. Oh. President Crystal. Oh my god, yes.
So bad. It's so bad. I know I promised I would do a Ring Fit stream for the birthday thing, and I'm ready for it, but I know I'm gonna have to put my hair up for it, and it'll be a lot. There's gonna be legs. There's gonna be President Crystal going on.
Because I made you a picture.
You did.
I think you have did I draw you with a ponytail?
You did. And I really like it, but I'm like,
I
wish I looked that
like,
good.
Oh, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
It'll be fun.
You
though,
just
I'm sure.
You just need confidence, and I cannot wait to see them like.
Oh my goodness.
I can't wait to see them legs. I really want to have Ring Fit, but it's like too
fun.
much of. I know, but
it's expensive.
Money.
It's
really expensive. It's really expensive. Like, I really wish the games were really $60.
Yeah, not like, 80 Canadian.
Yeah.
Back on topic for a second.
I guess that's the fee I have to pay to get like free healthcare or whatever. Like the punishment I have to take is like bad economy.
Oh no. I say this because I live like right on the border of the US and Canada. Like it's right there, and I know you guys know that because I tell you guys that frequently. So I count myself as like an honorary Canadian sometimes because I grew up with people that would some of my class would live in Canada and would come down to go to school.
That's so interesting.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's actually a section of the US that's in Canada that they live there, and then they have to go through Canada to get to school, and they have to like get out. Yeah. But like I know I've seen the exchange rate change frequently since I started working like 10 years ago when I first started working. Because I worked at a restaurant and we had everything at par. Everything was at par, so it was the same price. And then ever since then, it's just like fluctuated, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
I've only ever seen it as par. Now it's not.
I remember a time where it used to be cheaper to order stuff from the US. And when I discovered the wonderful world of eBay, I remember buying so many stuff with my mom's credit card. Like, I would give her the money, like, and she'd just like use a credit card or whatever. On like so many like random shit because it was so cheaper if I would buy in the US. And then I don't remember when we had like another like economy crash or whatever, but sad time.
You know, it used to be cheaper in Canada for everything. But that was also when my mom was in high school. and when my mom would tell me stories about, because, you know, she lived in the same town that I currently live in now. And so she said that when she was younger, that sometimes her teacher would hand one of the kids their card and say, hey, can you go across the border with my car and go fill it up real quick, because it was cheaper for gas. And also back in, you know, the 80s, it was cheaper already to begin with, but it was cheaper. So they would go ahead and get the gas and then come back.
It's so funny to me because for those who doesn't know, I live in the city of Gatineau, and this is literally 5 minutes away from Ottawa. So like I live in the Quebec province, and then on the other side of the river, it's like Ontario, right? So like I'm used to this kind of thing of like crossing borders all the time. Like I know some people who've been like, you know, they've been having their high school in Quebec, but for university they want to go to the University of Ottawa, and there's like a bunch of like conversions to make and blah blah blah. Or like another funny thing is the drinking age here in Quebec is 18, but in Ontario is 19. So pre-COVID, if you would go down the like downtown Gatineau, you would see all the super young Ontarians that are clearly not 19. They would just like hang out at the bars and, you know, like doing the party life, and I'm just like, huh. So that's how it works around these parts. Like, you know, because at the end of the day, they just have to take a bus and they go into like another province where they are legal to drink now. So now I'm really wondering how like it works in your town, because like I hope you don't have to show off your passport every single time you go like in Canada or something.
Yep, you do.
So when your mom's teacher was like, "Oh, get my car and like go fill up,"
then you didn't have to, because back then it was just, you know, because it was in the 80s, so like going across the border was just like going across state borders, right? Or provinces, you know, just going right across. Like there's nothing that you have to do. But obviously now, people
now
that
you
do
have
go
to
across the
show.
border, you have to show your passport or enhanced driver's license. Although I think that's changing at some point. But I have an enhanced driver's license. Well, I have an enhanced ID because I don't have a driver's license. But to go across the border, you just show that, and then they pull up your entire thing, and then they ask you questions. And the questions they ask you are very weird to me, but I understand why they're asking. Well, because they'll be like, is this your first time in Canada? And when it was my first time, I didn't answer because my sister said, don't answer them, I will. I was like, okay, got it. Because we hear horror stories about people being pulled over for like 8 hours, all because they answered a question wrong. So I was like, okay, I won't answer anything. My sister answered, no, it's not my first time. And then I didn't answer, and she didn't want me to answer anyway. And then he goes, that's wrong. And we're like, what? And he goes, it says here that you haven't been to Canada before. And then I looked over and goes, I haven't been to Canada before, but I'm with but she has. And then he goes, I see that. And it says here that you went to Canada on this and this day at this and this time. And I'm like, that's scary.
Oh god.
Why are you looking at that? But like, and that was also pre-COVID, because we went to go see my sister's best friend who lives in Canada, just to see her. And they were like on our ass about seeing her, and they're like, can we check your car? Well, yep, go for it. And my sister's like, before we left, we had like a checklist of everything, making sure that like she didn't keep like a doll in there or something, because if you bring something over, you have to like tell them that you're bringing something over. And it's like, I understand, but at the same time,
No, I feel that. Pre-COVID, I went to the US. We went to Adirondack Parks, which is in New York State, I believe. We just wanted to go like hiking, right? And it's so crazy because we kind of had the same experience with the border, but like from Canada to US. And as you guys know, there's some stuff that are legal in Canada that is not legal in the US.
Yes.
So the US border asked us like very personal question about like if we smoked, if we had pot, if we had anything that had pot in it, like if we had like edibles or whatever. And I was just like, we're just going hiking, dude. Stop. We're just going hiking. What's the problem?
But to you, you're going hiking. That could mean that you're gonna be bringing the pot and smoking it while you're going hiking. I mean, I hear people do that all the time. Me, no, I'm not. No, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be on the couch for the next 3 days.
I guess, but like where we were going in the Adirondack Park, it was like very like wild camping. So like if we bring anything like that, the bears are gonna eat it, and that's not
don't
gonna
want
be
a high
fun.
bear with you.
No, exactly. You don't want to fuck with the bears. So it was really, really funny. But when we came back to Canada, so now we were like on the Canadian border, they were like, "Where you from?" We went to Adirondack Park. We went camping, and maybe they could like smell us, and they're just like, "Yeah, okay, welcome back to Canada," and like. I don't. They only asked like 1 or 2 questions. They were just like, "Okay, go, come, welcome back." Oh.
I remember here when marijuana became more legal, or it was legal, I guess, dispensaries and all that. There's this huge fear that like you wouldn't be able to travel to the U.S. because they check your like credit card and stuff. I don't know if they actually do that. But like they check your credit card, and if you had purchased at all, you could not come to the U.S. It was this huge thing. I don't think it ever went into anything, but like.
Well, I guess they do if like they want to check if you made fraud or anything. But like in the end of the day, it's legal here.
Yeah.
They cannot do anything if you're gonna buy like pot in dispensary, you know?
Was it legal in New York now? That's
Ooh.
cool.
Yeah, I think that was recent. Was that this year or? I can't remember. Because I live in Washington, so that's all the way on the other side, right? So that's we were one of the first. I think we were the 3rd state to legalize it. Because I know Colorado was the first one.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember what the second one was, if it was California or not. And then I'm pretty sure we were the 3rd. But like as soon as that became a thing, dispensaries just popped up like daisies. They're
Same
like
here,
how it is in Seattle here, Starbucks on every corner. In the towns around here, there's a dispensary on every corner.
Yep.
That's so funny because over here they like the way that like every province has like their own rules, but over here we are not allowed to have dispensaries. What we have instead is like a little bit like LCBO for crystal, but for pot.
So it's like government
kind of
run dispensary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's super funny because I went there one time like just to check because I was curious, right? And then it was like super fancy. And I'm like, okay, why is this store like way more cleaner than the government-run liquor store?
Yeah, it's because
liquor is. I feel like it's because alcohol is can be more of an addiction than pot can be. And it's really funny because like I grew up with my mom. She smoked pot since I can remember. Because I remember when I was little and she like explained to me what the situation was. I didn't quite understand it. She said the words, "I smoke marijuana," and I thought she meant her cigarettes because this is back when she smoked cigarettes. She doesn't anymore. She just smokes pot. So I thought she was talking about her Marlboros, the cigarettes.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, yeah, of course you smoke cigarettes. Like I already do that.
Oh.
And then when I grew up, I realized what she meant, and you know, and my mom, she was always like, she took care of us and everything because she was like, to me, she was the one that was there the most. And it's really funny to see how the minds changed of people when it was not legal to when it became legal. And when it wasn't legal, I had friends, when I told them, I was like, hey, because it wasn't legal, and I told them, I'm like, hey, just to let you know, this is a thing that my mom does. So, and she, when she does it away from us, and she won't be anywhere near us. and it's okay. And one of my friends was absolutely just no, like, this is no, you can't, that's not okay, like, you shouldn't be doing this, this is a terrible idea. I was like, there's nothing I can do about it, it's my mother. I'm 15 years old, I can't do anything about it.
Yeah,
And she's
I feel like we've been told so much of like drugs are bad.
Yeah.
Marijuana's fine, it's fine. It's
But like there's drug and caffeine is a drug.
Yeah.
You can be addicted to Pepsi. Alcohol is a drug. Like, you know?
Literally, I'd rather my mom be smoking than not, because I've seen her when she's not, and I'm like, dude, I can't handle you right now.
Like, the worst that can happen is that she's like way too chill on the couch, and you girls are like doing whatever with like your 16 magazine, doing like your preteen stuff, and she's just gonna be way too chill about it, you know? That's the worst that's gonna happen.
I have, like, it was funny because my sister and I, we were very chill kids. We didn't get in trouble. And if we wanted to do certain things, my mom was like, okay, just let me know if you need, like, if you're gonna, like, the whole drinking thing. If you want to drink, do it here and let me know. Because if you do it out there, you're not safe. If you do it here, you're safe. And I didn't even drink until I was 20 and a half, because in America land, it's 21. So
that makes me think, I don't remember when it was. I think it was like this week. We were talking about alcohol in Crystal's chat, and then someone was like, yeah, like, I'm 20 and like I really don't want to like start having alcohol, which is totally fine. But like in my mind, I'm like, but you can. Why can't you? And then I'm like, oh wait,
are you American?
In Quebec, we know how to drink. In other countries, they don't. Oh lord. And I was like, yes, okay, US it's 21.
Yeah, and that actually goes back to the whole Canadian going across the border thing. Because the age is 19 in Canada, my most of my friends or people that I went to school with all went across the border when they turned 19. And so then they'd have two, bashes, one when they go for their 19th birthday party, and then one down here when they turn 21.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Yeah, and I didn't do that because I didn't care. I didn't really. I'm like, if I want to drink, I can drink here. Like, it's not going to be that difficult for me to go find somebody to just give me some alcohol if I really wanted it.
I think the first time I drank was like 16, and it was like at my friend's like birthday party, and like their parents like were like super chill like that. They were like, okay, do you want to drink? And my friend was like, can I? And I'm like, yeah, you're 16. Let me buy you some stuff. So I remember that they bought, oh my god, I don't even remember what it's called, but it's basically like a very crystal clear alcohol with like little bits of gold, and it tastes like the candy cinnamon hearts.
Oh. I don't know actually.
Okay, I don't remember what it's called, but I drank that. It's like in a shooter. Only one.
Rosie, you're such a lightweight girl.
And that's how I know that one is enough for me.
That's me, though.
Like
I don't...
16. Oh.
My mom.
Except in Louisiana, you can at 18, but you have to be 21 to buy alcohol. Oh, that's the trick.
Yeah.
That's the trick. Okay, I see you.
I think my mom was super, super similar. She was just like, drink here, be safe. I know that you're doing it. Test your limits. Don't go out there. Bring your friends over if your friends' parents are cool with it. Cool, I'm cool with it. But I think that's kind of like, in my opinion, maybe I'm biased, it's my mom, like the best sort of relationship you can really ask for with your kids is like, can I do this, yes or no, and like, that like freedom. Am I allowed to talk about weed and stuff. Like, I guess I am. I guess it doesn't matter. My friend gave me a joint.
I mean, we talk about drugs. I feel like we can talk about anything.
My friend gave me a joint when I would have been about 20, 21. And me being me and a goody two-shoes, I went home to my mom and I'm like, Mom, do you mind if I smoke this? And she's like, yeah, go ahead, girl. Have fun. And I'm like, cool, thanks. Like that, you know, she just wanted to know that I was safe and at home and fine and vibing. So.
Vibing. I love to see that.
My first time, because I smoked weed before I drank alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
So I smoked for the first time when I was 18. I had just graduated high school. And, I was like, it was like the last 2 weeks of high school. And we got okay, you're pretty much graduated. You just have to show up to school now. And I looked at my cousin and I'm like, okay, it's time. And she goes, are you serious? I'll go, yes, go get it and come over to my house. And so both my parents were gone. And because I would not be able to do it in front of my mom because I would have been in anxiety, just like, she's watching me. And so we went over to my house, to my parents' house, and we smoked. And within a couple of hours, we were smoking. And she goes, "Okay, do you feel it yet?" And I looked over and I went, "I don't know." She goes, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yep, I'm feeling it now." Because I started looking at the sun, and I was like, seeing like the little dust particles in the sun, and I was like, "Oh, it's so pretty." I'm like, "Yep, I'm feeling it now."
I love that.
Oh.
I only drank alcohol. I never like smoked anything because my parents, they were very heavy smoker with like cigarettes. So like just the idea of smoking, like I really don't like it, if that makes sense.
That's valid.
And you know, I also like grew up with like the idea of like I am not allowed to do like alcohol or like pot or whatever because I have autism. Because my whole life I've been told you cannot do this because it's gonna get worse or whatever, like, you know, bunch of bullshit, because in the end of the day, it's neurodivergent and it doesn't have anything to do yet. Like, I was born and I was already fucked up. Like, nothing can fuck me up, like, more. No, but it's true! Like, no, but it's true!
That's like the silliest thing that people are telling you that.
Oh, God.
I feel like I said something bad, but like... No? Okay. Or was it just funny?
It was just funny.
It was good. It was funny.
Okay. For once, I was not trying to be funny. But like, for real, I'm already like I was born with a label. It's not like this intensity of the label cannot like go worse because of the state that it is. So I'm just like, why was I so dumb? Why did I believe this? And like, I should have realized, because every time I would like have a little bit of alcohol, I was like, I'm gonna be like a veggie. I'm gonna be like in a wheelchair. I'm gonna die. But it's okay because I'm a rebel and I can do this. I can be normal.
I'm rebel and I'll do it. I'm doing it anyway.
Yes, exactly. So like, I have completely another like relationship with pot now, and I actually tried some oil.
Poor Rosie.
Do you know what pot tastes like?
Bad.
It tastes like a skunk fucking piss in your mouth.
This is why you don't do it that way.
You know.
Say no.
I know, but like, okay, I buy this thing of our dispensary and whatever, and like, Tony was like super fucking, my husband was like super fucking down that I was like getting into it, because it was before I started like my anti-depression medication, So I was like stressed all the time. So he's like, you know what? That can actually help you. So like, do it. And then I was reading the instruction and I'm like, I don't want to spray that in my mouth. I thought I meant to cook with it or something. And he's like, yeah, put it right in your mouth. So I'm like, I'm putting it in my mouth and I'm just like, the whole time. And like, you know, it was THC. So like, it's not gonna be like doing a lot of things. So he's like, is it doing anything? Take more.
Oh, Tony.
So I'm just like, so I think I had about like 5 or like 6 push, right? And I'm just like, I can't, I have to drink something. And then I try it on the cookie. And then I sprayed the fuck out of the cookie and I ate it. No. It was the most disgusting cookie I ever ate in my fucking life. And then an hour after, I was just like... And I remember because we were me and Crystal were watching like Ace Attorney.
Oh no.
And I'm just like...
just vibing.
And I'm like,
you had so many spritzes.
Yes. And I didn't think anything after that because I'm just like, okay. Maybe like, if I really want to vibe, maybe I should actually smoke it because at the end of the day, that's gonna be like the most efficient way instead of like fucking spraying my mouth.
Every time.
Oh my god.
Mike and
I mean, either way though, you're gonna have to feel that though.
Yeah. Every time we've gone into a dispensary, I'll look over at the oils just for you, Rosie, and I'll be like, never. Turns to the other section. This is much better, thank you. Never.
Oh no.
Please you think of me.
I think I'll send you a picture next time.
I'm thinking of you. Here's some oils at the dispensary.
Oh goodness.
Oh my god.
The plot
of Ace Attorney would actually make more sense if you watch it high. Loki kind of made a lot of sense that episode. I don't remember which one it was, but it was making a lot of sense.
Oh, I wish you knew which one it was, because it would have been so much funnier. Oh, goodness me. Okay. I kind of want to get to this, because I'm impatient. We were gonna play, you guys, 2 truths, 1 lie. And I was the one who suggested it, and then I forgot, so my one sucked, fair warning. We're gonna play 2 truths, 1 lie. We all have 2 truths and 1 lie. I guess you guys and we all get to guess which one is the truth, which one's the lies. Who wants to go first?
Maybe the guest can go first?
Glam, you're up. You got this. Okay.
Let me bring it up, okay?
If it was turned around big top, you definitely feel at least a little bit high. Honestly,
we haven't gotten there yet, Rachel. Rosie's scared of the clowns.
I played the fucking clowns. I played it. So honestly, after I played that turnabout big top, I feel that because I haven't touched the game since. The clowns,
the clowns is so good.
Like it didn't make any sense, and like I feel bad because I fell in love with the first game, and I just want to give up on this game because I'm still traumatized because it didn't make any sense.
We need to watch more.
I know. I miss my hot lawyers. With my hot streamer. I mean, what?
Oh my god. Okay, I don't know if we warned Glam. Half this podcast is us flirting, by the way.
I love it!
Half of it is us flirting. It's really bad. It's the secret reason behind this podcast.
I'm a little bit tired, so it may happen a little bit more often.
Okay, Glam. 2 truths, 1 lie. Let's see what you got.
Okay. Alright. 2 truths, 1 lie. My first one, my father has been working and fixing on computers, so like an IT kind of, like he goes and does all that, for over 22 years, and he has terrible internet at his home, and he works at home. He's been working at home for like 3 years now, ish. but has terrible internet at home. The next one, I was a Girl Scout for 7 years and was the first Girl Scout to raise the American flag at a ceremony that happens. That happens with Boy Scouts and Girl Guides, and because it was on the border. And the third one is that I have 3 tattoos, a star, a cat, and the moon phases.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me suss this out.
Okay.
So you said that you were a really good kid with your mom earlier, so I'm likely to believe the second one.
I feel like, and tell me if I'm wrong, anybody in chat, but I feel like every goddamn girl in America all did the fucking Girl Scout.
Calling you
And
out.
they all
but I was the
sold-
only one in my friggin'. I just gave away one.
Oh.
And
I was right.
whoopsie. But so I was about to say that one, I believe it, because I feel like everybody went to Girl Scout.
Benzelin, did you go to Girl? I see you. I see you, girl.
Who sold the fucking cookies? Apparently they're so good, but they can't be that good. It's
I've tried
all
them.
chemical.
They're pretty good.
They were really good until they removed something from their from one of the chemicals. They removed one of the chemicals, and they removed trans fat. And as soon as they removed the trans fat, then they kind of went shit. But I do want to say that I literally, it's gonna be hard to see because of green screen, but I have Thin Mints right next to me.
They look purple. It's amazing. It's okay. You were a
Oh,
Boy
God.
Scout.
Crystal, do you know a lot of people that weren't Scout?
No, I don't know anyone actually.
I don't know anyone. I don't know if it's just maybe it's not as popular in Canada, but I literally know no one that went to the Scouts.
Well,
No
technically in Canada, it's not Girl Scouts; they're Girl Guides.
This is
but...
true. It's a different name. Pastel, hello.
Yeah.
Welcome on in.
Okay, but they all collect badges and go in the woods.
Yeah,
and,
they pretty much do the same
get-
exact thing. Yeah.
Let's sell
Yeah.
cookies.
And they all sell cookie or bread or whatever.
Oh, okay, low-key. Did you guys hear about, I don't know if it's a Girl Scout, Girl Guide, I have no idea where it was, I'm assuming in the US maybe. A girl, a smart one, set up her little, cookie stall outside a dispensary. She made a
Yeah.
lot. We're here for I just suddenly
Yeah.
remembered.
He knows how to do business. And
Mhm.
it's only
My
that.
mom went, why didn't I think of that? We
Love
could have
it.
made bank.
And I also feel like the IT guy thing is also real because you guys in the US have shit internet.
Well, some places have really good internet.
Except
I have
in,
great internet.
except Texas or something.
Yeah, Texas has good internet.
But okay, here's why I'm coming from this. Because of the way that the US do their internet stuff, only one company monopolizes a whole freaking state. So if you're stuck with the bad company that has trash internet, there's nothing that you can do.
That's true.
So you can be the best IT guy in town, you can be fixing everybody's computer. If you're stuck in a place where the company is trash, is not giving good internet, there's nothing you can do about it even if you're good. So I feel like this one is truth. And the second one is also truth. So I think your lie is a third one. But I don't remember what is it.
Trying to remember if I've ever seen any tattoos on you. But
I feel like
maybe
you
you
look
do, but they're not the ones that you said.
Mm. Oh, that's the thing. I don't think I knew you had tattoos. But by the way, I'm assuming all this stuff too, but you keep changing your hair, so I would totally see you having a tattoo. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Is that your final answer?
My personal answer is that 3 is the lie. Wait, no. No, okay, no.
They're all really good.
They're all really good. Okay, hold on.
See, I feel like her dad could have good internet and fix computers, or it might be true he has bad internet, but that he doesn't need his internet to fix the computers.
Wait, what if the dad doesn't have a good internet because he doesn't give a shit about internet?
Maybe.
Like, he's good at internet stuff, but he's not really into it?
He's like seen enough and he's like, no, I don't need to be in that cesspool.
Because she obviously has tattoos. Right?
I'm gonna go with 3. I think you have tattoos, but you don't have the ones you said.
Yeah, I feel like you have tattoo, but not necessarily the one you said.
Okay, I'm gonna go through them, alright?
Okay.
What was the first one I said? The internet one?
Yeah.
My dad has been working and fixing on computers for the last 22 years, and he has always had terrible internet at the house. I grew up in high school, was the prime time where they started making it so that you had to do certain things on the computer at home, and I was not capable of doing any of those things. I had to stay out after school at school because we did not have internet at home. We were on dial-up until my, I think my freshman year of high school, my 9th grade year.
We've been there.
Oh my god.
And most people at this point had some sort of internet. And in the last couple of years, my dad does have internet at the house. It's just he can't watch live Twitch. He is okay with internet. He thrives on it. He loves going online. He is actually one of my Prime subs. He uses his Prime subscription to put it on me, but he doesn't he doesn't go into my stream and use it. He just uses it when it tells him it's run out. The second one,
though.
I know. He's like, wait, I have this free thing that I can put and you get money from it? I said, yes. And he goes, say no more, I'm going. You get free money and I don't have to spend a dime on it. Let's go. The second one was the Girl Scout thing. I was a Girl Scout for 7 years, and I was the first Girl Scout to raise the American flag at the Hands Across the Border ceremony. It was me and one other Girl Scout, and we were the 2 people. It was because usually it's Boy Scouts who ended up doing it. And then this year they're like, oh, I want Girl Scouts to do it. And at that point in my life, I thought I was going to be a career Girl Scout, and I thought I was going to do Girl Scouts for the rest of my life. But I did not. I quit my sophomore year in high school because they didn't have anybody who was my age that was doing Girl Scouts. Because most of the time Girl Scouts happen when you're in elementary school. But I was a Girl Scout from the 3rd grade all the way to the 9th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last one, the 3 tattoos. I have 2 tattoos. I have a star and a cat. My star is on my leg, and I can't show you because I'm wearing skinny jeans.
That's a mood.
The other one is a cat, and it's behind my... Is it this side? It might be the other side, but I think it's this side. Is it this side?
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool place to get it. I like that.
I love it.
So most people can't see it because I have my headphones on.
I love it. Oh my goodness. So we were right. It was a 3rd one.
Yeah, it was the 3rd one. It was
because I'm like,
you
have tattoos. But I just...
It was the specifics. It was the specifics.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
The moon phases is the next tattoo I want to get, and I want to get it on my forearm.
That's gonna be really cool.
That's gonna be so nice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Alex, you were wrong. Banana Rose and MCP, do you guys got it? I'm sure you guys did.
Mm-hmm.
Rosie, do you want to go next?
I guess I can go next. I wrote a couple of them because I didn't know like how many rounds we'll be doing.
I only came up with the one round, so if
Same.
you guys want me to come with another round, I can, but
It's
like...
okay. I just like wrote a bunch of them because I'm just like hyper focusing on stuff. See, I knew because we had talk about Glam getting the moose bite that she hasn't gotten it yet.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why. That's why.
I've been wanting that tattoo for like 3 years now.
Oh, are you gonna make it like really, 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 really soon, or is it just like in the talks?
It's still in the talks because I have to go find a tattoo artist, and
Oh, I see.
I have to have the funds to do it, and the funds part is just a lot.
Mhm.
It is. Tattoos are so expensive, but for a good reason. You know, they stay on your body for your whole life, so
Mhm.
you know they don't. You don't want to have them done by someone that is not professional. You know.
Well,
Like,
the
it's
person
not-
that I had do my cat tattoo behind my ear, he only listened to part of what I said. And because I told him, I showed him the picture and I said, okay, I want a silhouette of a cat. This is the silhouette of the cat. And either you need to fill in this area or you need to move their leg a little bit. So that way you can tell that there's a difference between the leg and the cat. And he didn't. He just
Oh.
literally copy pasted it onto me, and if I would show you very clearly, but it's kind of hard. There's a spot on there where it's empty because that's where I told him to move the leg or fill it in, and he didn't do either. So yeah.
And it sucks because it's all black.
Mm-hmm. And nobody, like, you don't know it's there unless you look at it. Me, on the other hand, I know that it's there, even though it's behind my ear and I can't see it. I know it's
Yeah,
there.
but you know.
I know.
How much did it
Mhm.
hurt to get it like back there?
My leg one hurt more than this one because
Oh.
this one, it was just really loud because it's next to my ear.
Yeah.
And it sounded like a lawnmower was on my head.
Oh.
But it didn't hurt. I mean, obviously it hurt, but it didn't hurt as much as the one on my leg did.
Mhm.
Because the one on my leg, it started hurting towards the back of the leg because it's on the side of my calf. When it started getting towards the back of my leg, that's when it started hurting.
Mhm.
Like, whenever you have like a super thin layer of skin, that's gonna hurt. So like places like
Yeah.
right here, it's gonna hurt a lot. And yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on Rosie to design my next set. Oh my goodness! Jelly! What? Oh my god, I feel like I have too much of a big responsibility. You gotta have a drawing on you forever that is made by me. I don't know if I can handle that pressure. Alright. So, my first one is I once dreamed to be a farmer because of Harvest Moon. My second one is my first celebrity crush was Avril Lavigne. And my third one is the first dance I learned was Hold Down Throwdown from Hannah Montana the movie.
It's old school. We're here for it.
What was the second one again?
My first celebrity crush was Avril Lavigne, or Avril Lavigne, or whatever
Avril
you want to
Lavigne.
say. Whatever you want to say it in English. I just can't.
Okay. These are really hard.
You did a really good job at these ones.
I came up with
I'm
them
like, I'm gonna give
right
it
before.
specifics on everything, and then you're just like, God, good.
Okay. I've never heard
You know it, a banana?
mention Avril Lavigne before, ever, I don't think. But
Right.
you would have been like that good age for like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I
And
remember when Skater Boy and Complicated came out.
oh yes.
I remember.
If I remember correctly, the three of us are around the same age.
I'm
Give or take.
96.
94.
94.
I was born in '94. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the baby here.
Yeah.
I've never heard you... Have I heard you talk about Hannah Montana before? I heard you talk about High School Musical, I think.
What was the first one again? I once dreamed to be a farmer because of Harvest Moon.
I know that you love Harvest Moon, too.
Right. So that one, the first one makes sense because, you know, wanting to be a farmer and because of, you know, Harvest Moon and everything. That makes sense. But the other ones, I feel like I need to know, like Crystal's going with the specifics. We're going with like, no.
I feel like you said the first dance you learned was Togheter. Is that what you said?
Yeah. So like, pop it, lock it,
I think you would have.
Yeah. Yeah, you know.
I feel like you would have known something else beforehand, but I'm struggling with what it would have been.
This is tough. I know.
This is a really tough
easy.
one.
Y'all are gonna see right through me. I talk too much.
I talk too much.
Do you guys want hints?
Maybe.
I'm just gonna go for some hints. Hold on, because I need some dates.
It's sad that I remember some of that. Are you talking about the hoedown throwdown? Because like I was doing the dance.
I'm playing the entire song in my head right now.
It's on repeat now.
Me too. All right. So just for references, for maybe a timeline, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Skater Boy released in 2002.
Right. Oh, that's right.
And and Hannah Montana, the movie, released in 2009.
Right.
And I just said I was born in 96. 1996.
She would have been 13? Yes? Am I mathing right? Yeah.
I feel loud.
I mean, 13 would have been the right-ish age for that.
But the other one, age-wise,
I feel like you would have
if we went off of age.
Pokemon trainer instead. I feel like you're leading us off the track.
That's why I'm getting like,
But I know that you really do like Harvest Moon. We've talked about this. But
did I really want to become a farmer?
See this? She's trying like she's throwing out a carrot.
She's
fishing
sneaky.
line, whatever you want to say.
She's sneaky, Chad.
I am gonna go with the Avril Lavigne one.
Lie? Okay. What about you, Crystal?
You know what? I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna agree. Something about that feels weird to me.
A message right in the line. Cause sue the truth and you will learn the dance routine to girlfriend music.
That was the very first video I ever watched on YouTube, by the way. Low-key was Avril Lavigne's music video for Girlfriend.
Really?
Was it?
Oh my god.
I remember it.
Oh my god. I think mine was like a Smosh video. Like
gosh, yeah.
Like when they redid the Pokemon theme song and they were like,
yeah.
They were like beating Pikachu up with a belt.
God.
I'm like trying to remember what the first YouTube video I watched was, but I can only remember like the three things that were on replay was the Mean Kitty song and Charlie the Unicorn.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember the third one, but there was like three things that we just watched over and over again.
You guys ready for the results?
Yes, the results.
You guys are right.
Oh, there we go. go.
My first celebrity crush was Britney Spears.
As it should have been. We're here for it.
I remember, but like, here's the thing. I loved Avril Lavigne, and I had her as an idol, right? Because she was like kind of like a tomboy, and that's how I felt like as a kid because I really like video games. But the thing is, the toxic music video of Britney Spears, I remember being young and being like, that's a lady?
Been like, damn, look at
That's
that.
a nice lady.
And the reason why I went for Avril Lavigne instead of like Britney Spears for like, well, I went with that lie. It's because I remember both watching them the morning going to school, so I would have Skater Boy and like, yeah, that's my jam, I think it's cool. And then I'm like, oh shit, I think I'm feeling things. So like they were both playing at the same time, and I was really conflicted why. Like, why do I think this woman is sexy and why do I not feel anything about this other one?
Mm-hmm.
And Hold On Throwdown was the first choreographed dance that I learned because I was in my first year of high school, which you guys would be first year of middle school. And some of my friends were taking dance classes and they wanted to integrate us, and the movie just released. So we were like, oh yeah, let's learn the Hold On Throwdown because it's kind of easy. But the thing with High School Musical is that they released before I was like in middle school. So for me, I feel like I was too young to maybe get into the dances.
Oh, yeah.
And yes, I loved Harvest Moon to the point that I made a plan to become a farmer. But then I realized it's quite impossible if you don't have any farmers in your family, so...
Oh.
This is what we did in the days before TikTok dances.
Oh my god.
I imagine Avril starting wearing ties. Wait, I imagine Rosie started wearing ties because of Avril. I wanted to be like Avril so freaking much. And in my little French brain, I thought it was so cool to have someone that had the French name speaking English, and I was like, she can speak English, but she has a French. But I didn't quite fully realize that it doesn't mean she has a French name, that she speaks French also.
Kiro. Baby.
He's here.
Oh, sweetheart. Look at him. He's like, I'm being held. Oh my goodness.
He refused to kiss. And a blazer, at least in one of my elementary school picture.
Oh,
I want to see pictures.
We need to see that.
Yeah, like when I was like, I think, how old was I in 2002? Like 6 or 7 years old. I was trying to look respectfully at Britney Spears, but clearly I couldn't.
I don't even remember who my first crush was. My first celebrity crush. I remember my first like crush in school, but I don't remember my first celebrity crush.
I didn't really have celebrity ones. I had like cartoons and TV shows and stuff that I watched. So.
Well, it wasn't really like a crush. Like I fantasized to be with her. It's just like I would look at her and I would like, dang. She go? Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, she goes mad.
I think the first crush that I actually like had a crush on and like had pictures of and whatnot was Nick Jonas.
Oh yeah.
When I was in middle school, when it was Jonas Brothers, so like it was like, you know, curly hair Nick.
Yeah.
Baby Nick, like
I was a Joe girl. Joe forever. Nobody was into
I've always
Kevin.
liked my nerdy.
Or Kevin.
Nobody was into Kevin.
It's because he was older.
Let's go, Joe. You were Joe girl too, but let's go.
Kevin now can get it.
Yeah, he can get it. I feel like Kevin was like too old for me to like get into.
I don't even know how much older he was, but he just was like, you know, he was older in everything that they did, so it just made sense for for the time that everybody would like Joe or Nick, and most people liked Joe more because Joe had like, you know, the hair swoopy emo-esque hair.
It was
and
bad
like
boy. It was bad boy vibe, and Nick was too
Exactly.
angel. My
Right.
inner angst was like, I must go for the bad guys.
I've always had a thing for nerdy guys. Obviously, I married my husband.
I can't even see Crystal, and I know she agrees with me.
Yeah, sorry, they can't see me right now because my camera's been... Kira, my camera's been messing up, so they can just hear me as a disembodied voice.
But I know what she looks like. She's like, oh yes, thanks.
See, like, I think I kind of skipped over the, like, Jonas Brothers kind of time. For some... I don't know what I was doing. I was doing something else at that point. Thirsting
Reading
over
Lion
Shigo,
King
I don't know.
fact fiction.
You know it.
Or you're reading whatever that was into Kingdom Hearts or whatever.
I didn't know Kingdom Hearts yet, but my friend was super into Good Charlotte at the time. And
oh my god, I haven't heard the name of this band in forever.
Right? And she had the biggest thing for one of them, and she kept pestering me. She's like, which one do you like? And I'm like, I don't know these men. Who are these people?
I don't know these men.
She made me
Who
pick one, and
are
I'm like,
these
okay, I
men?
guess this is my guy now. I don't even know who it was.
I love it. Y'all were Jonas Brothers fan? I was big time. Oh my god.
Big Time Rush, yeah.
I like Big Time Rush the show. Na 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 na. Big time. It was so cool. I like that. Why do you think we're going to the VTR concert over the Jonas Brothers? Well, if you guys were really more into it, go get it. Jonas Brothers went to Toronto very recently, and I'm pissed because I couldn't go.
Oh,
I want to see my mans again. I went to see them in concert like 2 times.
That would have been a good tour. Wait, I'm gonna change mine. I'm gonna change mine. Y'all won't know what I've said. Wait, fuck this last one. For anyone who was wondering, actually, wait. I'll say it later. Never mind. Don't mind me.
Rosie needs a rebel. Yes. I didn't even look into Avra's direction until her son girlfriend was featured on a Burnout Dominating.
Actually, wait. Now that I've said it, it's gonna. Never mind. I'm not changing it. I'm dumb.
We don't talk about Carlos? What happened to Carlos?
He's an anti-vaxxer.
Because I was about to say I'm a colored gall, but now I'm like... Is there... Oh no!
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! Oh, the tea! Well...
Shame.
Did anybody like Carlos anyway?
I like mine weird. I was really sad to hear that he was not in. I was so upset, but I was also not like really into Big Time Rush, mostly because my ex best friend in school, she had a huge thing over James. Like she's like I don't watch it, but like I love how he looks, and I'm like, no, you can't tell me that you don't watch him. You watch Big Time Rush. Like
You watch it because of this guy. Like, stop it.
you've seen every single episode. Don't even.
Oh my goodness. Me deep diving on Big Time Rush to remember my Nickelodeon days. Oh my god. That was awesome. That was awesome. Alright, so I think we have one last person to go.
It's gonna be so bad. I'm so sorry ahead of time.
It's okay. It's
I
okay.
feel like anyone who's in here who watches me like regularly is gonna be like, yeah, I can see right through you. But okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's just for fun. It's just for fun.
Number 1, I have gone snorkeling. Number 2.
What's snorkeling? What does it mean?
I pressed a button.
It's like diving, but not diving. It's like
with the thing that you can't see me right now. The like thing that comes out of your mouth.
Oh!
Sounds really weird. And you like breathe
With
through it.
tuba.
Like the
With
tube.
the tuba?
Yeah, with the
okay,
tube.
okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like... snorting? You do what with your snorts now?
You do what
Snorkeling.
now?
It's diving with a straw. That's the best way to describe it. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Got it. Okay.
I owned a pet rat, and I love cilantro.
You say you love cilantro?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you.
I like Rosie's
It's
shirt.
Togheter Sakura. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh heck, I'm out of water. Sad times.
You startled me.
It's Togheter.
We love card captor.
Okay. The first one was like she went diving with her straw.
What is this? It's diving with the... She went snorkeling, and then you had a pet rat.
Mm-hmm.
I heard you
Y'all
about.
are...
I heard
like-
you about guinea pigs.
I do love guinea pigs.
I heard that you had a lot of animals. You had birds, guinea pigs. I remember that you said that rats are super sweet, but I don't know if you ever had one. And you love cilantro. I feel like cilantro is such a basic thing to like. And because I know you came up with it, so last minute, I don't think that's
Obviously, that's not my favorite thing.
I mean, yeah. That's funny.
But the first one I think it's the lie, because I remember that you said that you went swimming with dolphins. And dolphins, like I'm guessing if you're going with the fucking straw, you cannot go like super down in the water because you need air, right? So if you went with the dolphins and snorkeling,
Yes. Yes,
Snorkeling.
you did. You said it right.
you're right.
Yeah.
So if you went snorkeling, but you also went with the dolphins, that would be the same heaven probably. But you can't go swimming with the dolphins with a fucking straw because they live deep down the ocean. So it would be more like scuba diving with the Darth Vader thing, like that, with the oxygen bottle, you know?
Yes. The Darth Vader thing.
I don't know how it's called in English. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So I think the first one is a lie.
Okay.
Because 2, what is it? What is 2 again?
I owned
The
a pet
rat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like you would have a rat because you thought that you had so many other animals. You like cilantro, okay, cool.
The thing is the cilantro thing. The cilantro thing. Why did I say it with an accent? There's some people who apparently it's a genetic thing. You either like cilantro or it tastes like soap.
My god, you talk about this on stream recently.
I have. I talked too
But
much.
I don't remember if you said that you think it tastes like soap or it doesn't. Okay, because here's the thing. If obviously you like cilantro, and you knew about this, obviously I didn't, but I like cilantro because it's a basic thing, I wouldn't use it as a lie if you really like it. But
Cilantro,
why
I've heard,
do you
can be
have
very
to take the
polarizing.
point to say I like cilantro? That's probably because you don't like it.
Do you think I'm trying to, like,
Yeah.
Reverse psychology.
reverse
Mhm.
psychology?
I think
yeah?
you're trying to reverse psychology, but I know that the first one is not okay because
Because it's me.
and you're also scared of water and stuff in the water. It doesn't make sense that you went diving with a straw.
Well,
I'm
it
just
depends because
imagining me with a
snorkel.
bending straw.
What do you
Me
do
too.
when you snorkel? What do you do
Well-
when you snorkel? You just like...
Well, it depends because a lot of places they'll do it in like little shallower areas. It really depends on the situation because I haven't done it, but I've seen it where like you go ahead and like go in like a little like shallow area and you'll have the snorkel device on and you can like just like stick your head in there and then like see all the pretty fish. Some situations it'll be a little bit further, but you're literally just sticking your head in the water and you can breathe and you can look at it longer periods of time than... Oh, my turn.
Cat.
I got a
Oh,
cat toy.
I almost
That's
adopted a black
good.
kitty too.
Oh,
Hi, baby.
He's like,
that's good.
he's like, mother, feed me.
Okay, Max said, I feel like liking cilantro is too boring compared to have a rat and snorkeling. Exactly, that's why I'm so, like... I don't remember if you hate cilantro or if you like it. And, like... But y'all tell me about it. No, it's okay. It's perfect. It's perfect. Okay, like, I don't... It's past my bedtime, okay? It's gonna be my bedtime in 3 minutes, so I'm very sorry for what I'm about to say. I don't mean it in a mean way, but it just sounds so fucking boring.
That's
What-
valid.
I just...
That's valid.
I remember that you said that you went with the dolphins. I don't think you snorkel. You snorkel...
Snorksel sounds like a Simlish word. Sol.
I don't think you do the thing with dolphins. So I think that's a lie. And I think you're trying to trick me that you dislike cilantro.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna stick with the first. The new Pokemon snor- Hey!
In-
English is not my first language. What do you say, Glam? What do you say?
You know, this I'm listening to what you're saying, trying to like decipher if there's anything else I can think of.
Mhm.
Because you said
She could also try to trick me because I know her. So
And-
maybe it's a third one.
So-
Maybe it's a third one.
I mean, because like the okay, so you're saying that it can't be, or that she probably did have a rat, is what you're saying. Have a pet rat, which is possible. And then I said the thing.
But
with the
but I
cilantro.
don't remember
you
if
weren't-
she said she had a rat. I know she had guinea, I know she had birds, cats, and she also had a pupper. I don't remember when in the timeline she had rats, but I think she said she had a rat before.
I'm gonna curveball. I'm just gonna go with the cilantro, just because. I'm not confident, but I'm just going for it. Why not?
Okay, I'm opening the stream and I'm gonna look at your face.
Okay. Dear Lord, now I'm gonna start blushing because she's looking at me. Oh my goodness. Let me like.
Crystal,
Yeah, hi.
you went snorkeling.
I don't want like what?
Do you like cilantro?
Rosie, stop it. I am going so red.
There.
I feel the look. Final answers.
You're being seen.
Final answers, guys. Come on now.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Glam. I'm gonna say tree.
Oh yeah, you're both right. I hate cilantro. I think it's disgusting.
Yes!
Okay, I don't get the soap thing. For me,
I don't either.
cilantro is... This is very specific. As a kid, I had, like, toys that had a very heavy plastic smell to them, and that's what cilantro tastes like to me. That is the taste, and I despise it. I thought at first I hated mangoes because I had it in, like, a mango salad. It was gnarly. I don't like it.
Oh, but you do you like mangoes?
I do like mangoes.
So you found out you liked mangoes because you realized it was the cilantro.
It was the cilantro that was the issue.
This
Yeah.
is the one of few things Crystal and I disagree on. That's how I knew you ate cilantro as well. It was a cilantro one? Who thought it was a cilantro one? Do.
Also,
Because she almost got me. She almost got me. Me? Okay, maybe
I've mentioned it in streams a couple times.
But see, I remember that we talk about it on stream. I just didn't remember which side you were on.
I did have my pet rat. Her name was Whiskey. She was a good girl.
Whiskey.
She was a little breeder rat, so she was like incredibly friendly. She was very well handled, and when she was too old to be bred anymore from the pet store, they like gave her to us, and she was a good girl. She drank whiskey.
Aww.
That's how she got the name.
I
was
love
a very
that.
good girl.
So I knew that you had so many animals, so that's why I was like, she obviously had a rat. Or if it's not a rat, it has to be a mouse or something.
Yeah, I've had mice too. And I have gone snorkeling, and I have a... Okay, so when I was a kid, I didn't know that I had the phobia that I have. I didn't have any issue going in the water. So we went snorkeling twice, and both times we were looking for dolphins. We were in an area where we knew dolphins... I was gonna say spawned, like Minecraft. That's not what they do. But you know. And...
I knew you went to go with the dolphins.
The one time we went, I'm so glad I got back in the water for the second trip, but the first trip, guys, I don't know the difference still between a stingray, and like manta ray. I don't know if they're essentially the same thing, if just one doesn't have a stinger, but like they're the big like blanket like sea flap things. I don't know what they are.
Them.
One chased me. I'm horrified by them. They freak me out. I have never climbed into a boat so fast. I was about 6 or 7 maybe when this happened, by the way.
Oh no! Oh no!
Apparently they're very friendly and it was just coming over to say hello to me, but I wanted no part of it and I climbed back into that boat so fast.
In my hometown zoo, they have rays, and they're so nice because you can like feed
you can, like,
them,
pet them and stuff.
Yeah, and you can pet, and they're so docile. Like you just have to put your hand like in the shallow water, and they all come to want pets because it actually makes them feel good because of their back or whatever. It's like super cute. When you see them, they just looks like they're smiling. They're
Yeah,
like,
they do.
Ah.
They freak me out, but one of the first proper dates Mike and I went on, we went to the Ripley's Aquarium here. And at the very end of it, there's like this pool in this area where they can come up and be fed and you can pet them. And like the wall going into like where you lean over to pet them is pretty short because it's meant for kids. I had to drag Mike away. He had both hands in there and he was petting as many as he could and he was like the happiest I think I've ever seen him. And there I am standing at the back being like, one of those chased me as a child. I'm scared.
I love that. That makes me think like the first time I went to that zoo with Tony because he never went to a zoo before. Ever. And which for me was weird because in my hometown, like the general like summer vacation thing would go to the local zoo because it was the same city that I lived.
Yeah.
And I'm always gonna remember him seeing a giraffe for the first time ever. He was like, oh my god, I didn't know they were so long. And he was fascinated by the giraffe like no tomorrow. And he was like, oh my god, Rose, they're so big. Oh my god, Rose, look at them, they're so big. And I'm just like, I know, dude, it's a fucking giraffe. What do you want me to say?
I love that.
It was so happy and it was so cool. And I love going to the zoo with him because it brings me happy memories.
That's cute.
It's so cute. I know. And like, it would like freaked out with all the fucking animals. Like, we had such a good time because in my head it's like normal for me and I like seeing the animals, but like I guess if you don't know how tall a giraffe can be, you're just like, okay, it's a tall animal.
Right.
Fair. And yeah, that was cute. That was cute.
And then you see it, and then you're like, that's an animal.
That's a real
Yes,
thing.
I pretty much had the same reaction when I first saw a giraffe ever. But like, because I see them before, I'm not as I am impressed, but not as much. Like, all the kids were reacting the same way that he was, and I'm just like, that's so funny. Like, am I here with like my husband, or am I here with my kid? You know? It was so fun. It was so fun.
Speaking of animals, it was actually a question I had written down. Glam, can you tell us all about your cat? Because, like, I love hearing cat stories. Tell us everything.
Oh yeah, we have questions, right?
We do at some point.
We went through so many tangents.
It's
I love
okay.
that.
This is the best kind.
It's so easy for me to get off on tangents and whatnot. Okay, so Padfoot is his name. We got him. I got Padfoot in May. He's May 4th, so you would be surprised that we wouldn't call him like a Star Wars name or whatnot, but we're not Star Wars like fans. We like watching Star Wars, we're just not big fans of Star Wars. I think I have a cat hair in my mouth.
Oh, it's a mood. That's how you live with cats.
He's turning 5 this year.
Oh,
baby.
Yeah, it's 5. I had to think about it. So we got him the same year that our wedding was. And I had to cry in order to get him.
Oh no.
So my landlord told us that we could not get a cat because cats, they ruin everything, and he's been burned before by pet owners, and I understood, but this man has a dog.
Oh no.
And I'm like, you don't want me to have a cat, but you're okay with having a dog. And he doesn't have the dog inside when he's not home, but like still, I'm like, come on. So
I feel like a dog is like way more worse than a cat.
I think so, but I'm a cat lover. I love cats. Like, obviously I have a freaking cat tattoo. I got that before Padfoot, by the way. And so my coworker at the time, she had a kitten. She got a kitten from one of our customers when I was working at the gas station, and she brought him home. And this coworker of mine she was 65 at the time, I believe. So she's 65 years old and having a kitten. That's like the worst thing to do. You shouldn't have a kitten if you're not gonna, one, be home all the time, and two, or have someone at home frequently, because you have to train the cat. Well, one day she looked at me and she goes, "I can't have this cat. I'm going on a week-long trip, so I can't have this cat." Instead of saying somebody watch the cat for a week, she just didn't want the cat anymore. And it was too needy, and I kept wanting attention from her. And so she's like, I can't do this. I need to find someone. Do you want a cat? And I was like, I would love a cat, but I can't have a cat. She goes, okay, well, I tried. So she starts trying to pawn it off somebody else, or even just finding somebody to watch the cat. And then finally I was like, I really want this cat. I need to have a cat to be happy in my life right now. And so I called my landlord and I started crying. And I'm like, can I please have this cat? I'll pay whatever fee you need and whatnot. I will do whatever you want. Please just let me have this cat. And then he finally was like, sure, you can have the cat, no extra fee. But when you guys leave, if there's any damages to anything, you have to pay for it. And I'm like, understood. So
Do you still live in the same place?
I still live in the same place, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I've lived here. This is starting to... I've been having existential crisis every couple of days now. I've been here for about 8 years.
Oh.
Because I've been with my husband for about 8 years. It'll be our 8-year anniversary this year.
Oh.
crisis here.
Okay. We're not gonna talk about time.
Every other time I'm like, oh my god, it's been 8 years. I look at him every day and I go, do you love me? And he goes, yes. I'm like, you're fucking lying, but okay, we'll keep going with it.
Me though, all the time.
And we named Padfoot after Sirius Black in Harry Potter because of he's a black cat, and we thought it was kind of funny because of Black Dog. But we had a few names lined up. They were all like the typical black cat names. Midnight. We thought about naming him Mischief. A couple of different names, but Padfoot just it worked, and he's glaring at me right now. It's around food time for him. Yeah, literally. But yeah, that's Padfoot.
Oh,
he's a baby.
I love him.
small.
Cat6 says they both can be destructive. I live with both. But the thing is that your cat is not gonna eat your walls.
No, but he'll scratch at the staircase.
Kiara used to lick walls. That was kind of weird. We don't know why.
Licking walls.
Yeah, she'd just sit there and lick them. She was fine. She just was a little weird.
Okay. Well, I mean, I see, like, cat destroying your home furniture, but, like, not the apartment itself, if that makes sense.
I've also had a cat who was a chronic sprayer, and that can ruin hardwood and carpet floors.
Okay, now I see it.
To be fair, yes.
Now I see it. But, like, in my first mind is like, okay, but I seen dog eating walls.
Oh, is Padfoot getting a treat?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's walking his way
well
over here. He's walking his little happy ass over here.
Oh, Padfoot.
You get him. Oh, he has a little...
I was so close to adopting a
Up
black
here.
kitty.
Come on, this way. Up. No, not my soda. Up. He's headbutting my arm. There we go.
Oh, he's so cute. The little void cats.
Hey, come on. You know the drill. Come on. There we go.
No, baby.
He gets 3.
3.
I give this to him only once in a while, even. Hey, look at the face. Yeah. He's such a good boy.
So
Who's good boy?
Cute.
He is good boy.
You're the good boy. Look at the tail.
I love that he has so many similarities with my cat, Kero. Like they just look the freaking same, and I love it.
Right. I know, it gets me every time. I think Dan says something in your chat once in a while when he sees your cat. He's like, it looks like Padfoot.
Oh. I know. Sometimes he's like, oh yeah, Padfoot does the same thing. And I'm like, yes, our cats are the same. I think Padfoot though has green eyes, or does he has yellow?
What are you? Something? Do you have something in your? Okay. I thought he had something in his mouth because I grabbed his face to look at his eyes, and he was like. I'm like, you got something in there? Because I didn't feed you 4 treats. I only gave you 3. But yeah, he's got like greenish yellowish eyes, but more on the green
are
side.
really yellow, like piss yellow.
Sandra,
like fluorescent yellow, I guess I should say.
I don't think I ever did see the picture of your cat, Sandra. If you want to send it over again, low-key, low-key, if you ever just want to send me pictures of your animals, you don't even have to have, like, any reason, just send them to me, and I'm like, this is cute, thank you.
Please.
This makes me happy.
Look at this cute picture.
And then you have pictures of me.
Yeah, sometimes I get pictures of Rosie.
From Sunny.
And
throws my toilet paper down the drain.
Down the toilet, yeah. That's a new one.
Yeah. That's fun.
He's a little boy.
I think that's in the... Yeah, he's just on this blanket that I had behind me. I had it, like, right in this area. I just had it on the ground, and because I was having it on me, and then I put it down, and then he, like, looked at it, did a little bit of biscuit factory making,
yes.
and then curled up in a ball, and I was just like, oh my god, this is too cute.
Wait, we have to add another void kitty. This is Sandra's. Wait, make sure I clicked on the right photo. Yes, I did. Look at those. I know you guys can't see. I'm so sorry. Look at the eyes.
Oh my god. That is very similar to Padfoot.
I love black cats to pieces. I really wanted one, and then I found Ollie, and I got a gremlin, but I love him too.
You got a rotisserie chicken.
I got a rotisserie chicken.
But I was about to say, like, whenever I make the bed, Carol always comes in right in the middle of it because he just loves blanket. Whenever there is a blanket, he's gonna lay down on it. It's like a magnet for blankets. And recently, I feel like all three of us have been partnered with Hoodie.
Hoodie, yeah.
Yeah, so Carol steals my hoodie. And Sunny steals it too, like it's a kitty magnet. It's crazy.
It really is. My sister has one, and her cats, she's got 2 cats, and both of her cats will lay on it. They'll make biscuits and then they'll, curl up on it. Padfoot will he lays on top of it usually. Unless you make a little kind of like tent, then he'll go inside of it.
Oh.
Sunny started to go inside blankets as well, and I'm losing all my shit whenever she does that because she's so fucking cute. Like, you have days where I look at her and you're like, why are you this piece of shit cat? Why are you doing this to my toilet paper? I don't know what I did to you. And the other day, she'll be like acting so fucking cute, all wrapped up in the blanket, and be like so calm, and I'm just like, you cute little bitch. I love you.
Banana
Yeah.
rose.
My cat climbed it. Oh.
See, like, Kiara loved going into, like, blankets, and she, like, burrowed all the time. If she was here when I had the Udi, she would have climbed either into the pocket or just straight up or down it, just however she could get into it. And I'm like, I would have been having allergies so badly, so maybe it's
my
okay.
goodness. Instead, it's Mike who wears it.
Yeah, Mike wears it.
You need to buy he needs to buy a hoodie for himself with code SimplyPressStart to get $30 off.
Oh my goodness.
Oh god.
I'm here for the pet pictures.
Be
Thank you,
awesome.
Brandon.
All the pet pics. All the
I
pet
love
pics.
cat pictures.
Let me.
And every time someone's like, I feel sad, I want to see all your cat pictures, I'm like, I'm going into your thread, I'm using your thread to make me happy.
It's pretty much it. Okay. I don't want to keep you too much longer because I feel like Padfoot's gonna want food and, like, Rosie and I.
No, he's fine.
Are...
It's close to his time, but it's not close enough.
Not
for me
close.
To, like,
okay, I get that. I have, like, 2 other questions I'm really interested in knowing, so I'm gonna pick up 2.
Okay.
I know that you have a lot of pop figures.
Yeah.
Do you have? I don't want to say a favorite because I know that's really hard to pick, but do you have a couple favorites, and what are they?
2 seconds.
Yeah.
She's standing up.
We'll just
Like go around the green screen.
Oh, no worries.
And she disappeared.
Power of green screens.
The power of green.
One day, I want to just paint a wall green in my house and not have to deal with the whole, like, putting up or down the screen.
I know.
That is the goal.
Did you watch Carnage?
Code Carnage's room tour? Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I set an alarm for that this morning. So I could watch it at 8 in the morning.
I didn't know. I didn't know he was having his tour, but, like, I was just, like, crawling through Twitch and I'm like, studio tour. I'm like, wait, what? And I was like watching their it's so awesome.
He has an amazing setup, and he, like, I admire him as a streamer for starters. I love the way he does everything, but I admire his setup so much more now.
Like, he legit committed and, like, painted a whole wall green.
Yeah.
And
Oh my goodness. Oh, I see some cuties.
Okay.
Oh, Katari.
I love
Okay.
that.
So, my very first pop I ever got was Batsmaru
Oh.
from the Sanrio collection. This was the first Sanrio collection. They have like
Yo,
4 or 5 different Sanrio collections now.
He looks so freaking good though.
This is what they used to look like, because this is the OG, like this is the first year Funko Pop came out, and this is the first one I ever got, and it was a gift to me.
If they would still look this good, I feel like I would have so many of them personally.
And then one of my favorites is, of course, because I am a Sailor Moon fan, and Sailor Venus is my favorite. So this is one of my favorites. And then the other favorite is kind of like a combo. My favorite movie of all time is Labyrinth.
Yes, I watched it for the first time recently. It was good.
Yes, I've been watching it since I was like a little, and so my I have a couple of them from Labyrinth. So I have Jareth in his Goblin King outfit. I have the little worm.
Oh yeah.
And then I have Ludo.
Oh my goodness, I recognized it when I saw it.
And it's one of my favorite because there's only like 6 of them, but I'm not a fan of Sarah, the main character from Labyrinth. I've never been a fan of her. She's always whiny, and I don't like whiny characters, which usually ends up being the main character. So, but I have both Jareths. I have the Goblin King and the normal Jareth one, and then but the Goblin King's my favorite. And then my most recent pop that my husband gave me, or bought or whatever, is this Diamond Edition Belle.
Oh, so
that
pretty.
one's really nice.
I really like this one.
I've shown it off on stream a couple of times because I love her so much. Like, my husband showed it to me, and Belle is one of the Disney princesses that I connected with, which is funny because my sister's name is her middle name is Hawaiian for Heavenly Beauty, and beauty means, or Belle means beauty in French. So yeah.
That's so cute.
So my sister was supposed to do that, but I went with Belle more so because the reading, because I did a lot of reading when I was younger. Yes, those are my favorites that I looked at and went, yes, I must show these.
I must show these. They're perfect. I love them, especially Batsmaru.
He's so cute.
I know, he's so cute. I love him. I love him so much. He's adorable.
Now when you get Batsmaru, you get it with like the My Hero Academia outfits on him. I believe Batsmaru was Bakugo. Which, I mean, in relation, it makes sense if you know My Hero Academia. So
yeah, no, it makes sense. It makes sense.
And
it's so
if
funny
you know Sanrio.
It's so funny
you know
you
the
say
boat.
that. Yeah. But I also wanted to say that I also really like Belle as a Disney princess when I was younger, mainly because she was the only one with brown hair.
Yeah.
And she was like really nerdy, and I was like, yo, that's me. I can be your girl. Because I like video game a lot and a lot of like boy-centered hobbies. My parents were really, really conservative, so I kind of like became a tomboy without really knowing, like, and I guess that's why I like Avril Lavigne so much, and she could have been like my celebrity crush because I was admiring her for like, you know, liking skateboards and stuff because, you know, yeah. Do you collect other things than Funko Pops, or are you like mainly focused on that?
I'm gonna be honest. I am not the one who actually collects them. My husband collects them. My husband's love language is gift giving.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I tend to get things all the time. That's why like I said, I stole my mic and my camera from him because he bought them for himself. And then when I said I wanted to test it out to see if I would like to have that in the future, he was like, sure, try it out. And then I tried it out and he just gave it to me. And then same thing with Funko Pops. Most of my Funko Pops, I don't even know that they're out. The only ones that I was very adamant about him purchasing were all the Sailor Moon ones and the Avatar: The Last Airbender ones.
Yes.
Both of those. I had to make sure he bought all of the ones that were at least capable of buying, because there's some that have like chase ones, which are like very, very rare ones that you have to like be at Hot Topic right when they open, sort of thing. Mini brands are also a thing he likes to buy me. The little balls that have like little mini branded things. So like I have a drawer over here. That is literally, this is just a handful of me just grabbing of just stuff that is like little teeny tiny things. So like you can, did you want some crispy cocoa rice in this teeny
so
tiny? I've got a little shopping cart.
Oh my goodness.
That is so cute.
I don't think I've heard of this
stop
before.
it.
Did you want some turkey?
Oh.
I want some turkey, please.
It's
This is
literally
so
just, like,
cute.
yeah, it's just a bunch of random little. I've got baby bell cheese.
I love that.
But yeah,
I love it.
it's just like this. You get it in this ball, and then you open up the ball, and then it's got like these little wedges that are all connected, so it looks like an orange almost, but it's not. It's white. So it opens up, and then you open up those little pieces, and you see which ones you get. So Jolly Ranchers or whatever, Mr. Goodbar.
This is so cute.
They're not actual thing. Like there's no actual candy in this. It's just a tissue in there. But they're like, hey, look, you get this little thing that's a tiny version of the big thing that you would get. Yeah.
So it's kind of like the Christmas Village version.
Yes.
Okay, I get it.
Yes.
I get it. Yes. Okay. It's so cool. I love this kind of thing. I love tiny stuff.
He buys me stuff that's like mystery stuff. So like I'll I'm opening my drawers because I keep finding like random.
Do you like comparison, Banana? Thank you. It's almost 10 p.m.
These came from a mystery bag. I have every single one of them because my husband bought me a bunch of them. They're magnets. I don't have anything.
Why is she doing this split though?
Oh, she's not.
It's like her symbol behind her, like the thing.
Yeah, it's the symbol that's behind it. It's because my
that.
fingers were hiding, so it makes sense why you would think that.
I knew that. I knew that. It's
just do the splits.
But I also don't have my fridge is curved in the front, so I can't like nothing magnets to it. Magnet?
Oh yeah.
Sticks. There we go. And nothing sticks to it. So yeah, I can't. No.
No, it doesn't work. Yeah, I was just testing you guys if you were following, if you guys were watching the podcast. Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, my husband likes to buy me all these like random things that I have no fucking use for them, and I have them in a drawer. And I tell him that I was like, "You're buying me something that I'm doing nothing with. I'm just putting it in a drawer." He goes, "Yeah, but it makes you happy when you open them." I was like, "True."
Aww.
I like opening things because it's like Christmas.
That's cute.
Christmas. But you could really make like a little Christmas village with them.
I literally could
you could make like a little grocery store under your Christmas tree or whatever. That would be so
There we go.
cute. That would be so cute. Are you having a déjà vu? Oh my goodness.
It's always really trippy.
I'm sorry. Déjà vu? There's a good mix. I got scolded the other day because I was saying déjà vu. And I'm like,
Who cares? Like, you're fine.
it's my language.
I was gonna
I think I know how to say déjà vu. Thank you.
People are just dumb. Don't worry about it.
I do have a history of collecting things too, though.
It is French, and it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's why that doesn't make sense at all to me that someone can get after you. It's literally.
I know, but like, you know, people on the internet, like
people.
Like, for example, I would say the word croissant, and they'd be like, what do you say? And I'm like, croissant? And they're like, what is that? And I'm like, croissant. And they're like, oh!
Oh my god.
My goodness.
Because I just, like, cannot say it in English. Like, it sounds too weird for me. Like, let me roll my R's, please. Allô?
Oh.
Allô? Qu'est-ce que tu fais?
I don't know if she's talking to Tony or one of the cats.
Actually, I'm talking to Sunny.
Okay, I can't see Sunny.
Oh, you guys can see her. I thought you guys could. Hold on.
I was just like, what is happening? Sunny.
Kitty.
Oh, she's a little lady. She's like, what am I doing here?
My cats hate it when I do that. When I grab his like paws like that, he's just like,
oh, they hate it too. They hate it too.
My cat loves my husband more than me, so.
Oh god.
I feel that with Sunny too. Whenever like Tony comes home from work, or like just Tony gets up in the morning, she gets the zoomies and she wants to play with him. If I get up in the morning, she wants her food and that's it. And then she trolls my toilet paper roll down the toilet. Because that's what a cat do, apparently! I'm still not over it. I'm so sorry. I should be over it by this time. For those who needs context, one day I went to the bathroom. What did I saw? Toilet paper in the toilet. And it was brand new. So it was a whole new fucking roll in the water. I think it took me like 2 minutes to squeeze out because it was so full of water.
Oh no.
I couldn't.
Padfoot did that when he was younger. But we ended up I don't remember how I made him stop, but I figured out a way to make him stop. I don't even remember what I did.
The thing is that I could put the toilet paper like with the thingy that holds it. But then it's just an invitation for her to unroll the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't put it in the little roll anymore, because that way she could like, if she sneaks in the bathroom like she would do, because you are a little shit. I'm looking at her, that's why.
It looks like you were looking at Chad on my screen.
She's not supposed to be there. But she goes there anyway. When she sneaks out, at least she just like only plays with it and like destroy it a little bit instead of like fully unrolls it and scratch it because she has claws. Little dumb bitch. Yeah, that's you. It's all love. Don't you worry. I love my cats. Did you have one final question for Glam?
I do. What are maybe, I know it's hard to pick, maybe like top 3 favorite games?
Ooh.
As soon as you said it, I know it's hard to pick. I went, God damn it.
Yep.
God damn it.
Yeah. I think I asked this to everyone who comes on just because I'm like, I'm nosy.
I'm a Libra, so like decision making is very difficult for me. Okay, top 3 games you say?
Yeah.
Okay. In no like particular order. I know that Stardew and Animal Crossing are at least in the top 2.
Okay.
mostly because Stardew Valley is what kind of started me on streaming. Because when I first started streaming, my first stream ever was a Sims stream because it was the only thing that I had. And I don't play streams. I don't play Sims very often. There we go. I know how to speak words. So I like built a really crappy house and created a character that very vaguely looked like me, and that was it for the first stream. The next stream though, I bought Stardew Valley without seeing anybody play it and without anybody telling me how to play it, and it was so much fun playing that game, and it helped me climb my way out of a depression hole. So it has to be one of the top ones that I have of my favorite games. And then Animal Crossing. So like I've said this before to a couple of people, but I didn't play New Leaf like other people did, or that I see online people play it, because like we said earlier in the Two Truths and a Lie, the no internet thing, I didn't have other people to play Animal Crossing with online or going over to other people's towns. And I didn't have the capability of making paths or understanding what a path was. I literally played the game like, paying off my home loan and seeing my villagers every day, and that was it. And then New Horizons comes out. I heard that an Animal Crossing game was going to come out, and that was what made me go, I'm going to become a streamer. And when I do it, I'm going to play solely Animal Crossing. That didn't happen.
Lol.
So, but I mean, it did get me here. So like both of those games is what brought me here where I'm at now. And also both games have helped me crawl out of some hole that I was in of some sort.
I remember that you streamed New Leaf once, and you just had like a camera pointing down your 3DS. I was like,
oh, we love that.
I can do this. I can do this.
I think the reason why, well, and the thing is that part of that was because I felt that I had to play New Leaf before New Horizons was even announced. I had to play New Leaf because Crystal is one of the reasons why I came to Twitch, and so I was like, oh my god, I have to play New Leaf, and then I was like, I'll go look into 3D modding or 3DS modding. I can't do it with mine because I have the old 3DS, not the new one, so I couldn't do it. Plus they stopped doing the modding for a while there, so I was not able to do anything with that. And so I'm like, you know what, it's me, I'll figure out a way to do it. And I figured out a way to do it with my camera, and I captured it that way. I did it with New Leaf, and I did it with one of the Zelda games on the DS. A Link to the Past.
A Link Between
Worlds.
Yes, A Link Between Worlds. Yes, that's what it was. Yeah. So that was the first Zelda game I finished.
I still haven't beat that one.
Is that one, and I finished Wind Waker. Those are the two Zelda games I've ever finished.
It's kind of funny that you say that, because in the True to Life things, I wrote down that I never completed a Zelda game before Breath of the Wild. And
I still haven't finished Breath of the Wild.
That's true. Well, when I say complete or finish, I mean like the main story. Because I started a lot of Zelda games, but I never finished them. Or then I start them and I'm like, I'm a dumb bitch. I can do puzzles. Fuck that.
I feel that. So I do it on stream.
Yeah.
People tell me how to do
That's
puzzles.
why I started doing that. That's the same. I'm like, I always stopped in Ocarina of Time because of the water temple. Water temple I hit, and then I can't get any further than that. And I was so angry about it. So that is on my lineup somewhere whenever somebody votes for it. And so I'm like, I will finish Ocarina of Time one day.
One day.
One day.
One day. If we can go back to New Leaf, I feel like not wanting like to like take down on people that had like amazing New Leaf Town, but I feel like you played New Leaf the right way.
I was gonna
Which
say the
is
same thing.
Mhm.
That was a weird flash. Is your lighting okay?
I think everything just flashed. I don't know if I'm having like a storm or something.
Hopefully not. Okay.
Well, that's a sign. Talking shit about New Leaf.
The world tried to go against you. No, I honestly, like, I love my time with New Leaf. I love streaming it. I did content for it for years, which is why I can't go back to it right now. But I have like this memory of starting off New Leaf and just playing it like I used to play my old Animal Crossing games. There was no paths, plot resetting, I didn't know anything about the game. I was just having fun, and
yeah,
that is actually my fonder memories of New Leaf than I love the streams of it, but like the actual towns, I don't have as fond memories.
Right.
New Leaf God said, "Feel my wrath." It's the ghost of Animal Crossing past coming to get Rosie, pretty much. But what I was about to say is that you played the right way in the sense of like you didn't look up any other people's content or like trying to figure out anything. Like I feel like the only town that I really like went on decorating and put some paths down is my last / current one that I have. But all my other towns I just like didn't care. Like I would play Animal Crossing the way I would always play it, you know? And I feel like New Leaf, the way that happened with New Leaf is that, you know, the connectivity with people and like it's fun. I feel like it's fun to figure out like, oh my god, if I do those specific things, I can choose where my villager's gonna go. aka plot resetting.
Right.
Etc. If I like, you know, if I do this kind of design that is like super realistic, it kind of looks like a real path or whatever, etc, etc. So like it's kind of cool to figure those things out. It's kind of cool to do those things, but you don't have to do them to have fun, or there's no right way to do it.
Right.
And I always find it sad because whenever, like, for example, I would watch Josh doing like Dream Tours town of like AC&H, there's always like one person that feels super bad, like, oh my god, my island is not right because I'm not doing those kind of things.
Yeah.
Right.
And I feel like because New Horizon give us those tools, because I feel like the reason why New Horizon is this way is because Nintendo saw us breaking down the game, doing the fucking plot resetting, and like the fucking rock gardens shit. They're like, okay, we gotta give them controls to like do what they want with their island, with their creativity, which is super great. But also, I feel like it's also kind of like a bad thing because it removed the core of Animal Crossing, which is playing the game and talking to your villagers, and that's it.
Oh god. Yeah, I don't talk to my villagers. My villagers don't even know who I am at this point.
Yeah. I think if I ever go back to New Leaf, it'll be a non-path plot resetting. Like, you know, it's gonna probably irk me in a certain way, but it'll also be freeing to not do
Stop
that.
it right there. Young lady, stop it right there.
I'm
Because
gonna-
right now, someone on YouTube is watching, and they're gonna be like, so what you say on the podcast?
So,
You gotta
like,
be
hey.
So like, hey,
You're gonna do this?
New Leaf? You gonna do it, New Leaf? New Leaf
Oh,
playthrough?
boy. Yeah, I
New
should
Leaf
have said that.
playthrough? No, but for real, I feel like New Leaf was great, but not that great. Because if I ever go back to an Animal Crossing game, it's gonna be population growing, or like Seed Folk. Because I feel like those are the only game that still has the core of it, the reason why I fell in love with it. And like, I love decorating New Horizon. Like, I love this side of the game too, but like, if I play New Horizon, it's to decorate, it's not to interact with my villagers, you know?
Yeah.
Right. I was actually thinking about doing something that's very similar to what one of our fellow Club Tortimer members, Queen Claire, she has a friendship photo challenge that she's doing. She wants to get the photo of every single villager.
Oh yeah.
So you have to become their
Oh.
friends, and so she goes in and she talks to her villagers every day, and they're not allowed to leave until she gets their photo.
I love
and,
that.
And I've thought about doing something similar to it, not to, because the way that she's doing it is more of like, you know, interacting just every day and whatnot. But I feel like if I interact and like give them the gifts, even if it's the iron wall lamp, just to get those the photo. I don't even have one photo of any of the villagers. This game is what, almost 2 years old, and
Yeah.
I still don't even have a photo of any
All
villager.
RNG.
I'm
It's
just like,
all RNG, to be fair. To be fair, it's
Well-
all RNG. Like, you could be like giving them like 1,000 of iron wall, and they're not gonna give you shit, and they still
Right.
gonna give you a fucking trash can, you know, in return.
Right. But it's also because as soon as they're like, okay, I'm leaving, I'm like, okay, bye.
Yeah.
See you later.
I'm out.
Oh my god.
But at this point, I'm starting to like my villagers to the point where I don't want them to leave. So I'm like, do I want to do this challenge or not?
I love that. I feel like, the thing with New Horizon, that I was about to say New Leaf. The thing with New Horizon is that I feel like in order to get new dialogue, interesting dialogue with them, is that you have to bypass the basic ones. So they're gonna say, "Hello, I like your clothes. Take this piece of clothes. Oh my
Or
god, I
so
saw
and so
you
came
doing
to the
that on your
island."
island.
Yeah.
Oh my god, have you heard about this person? Oh my god, I miss my dad. Oh my god, I miss my mom." And then they're gonna give you something new. And I'm just like,
Right.
I only been pressing A and hope that you give me something
Mhm.
to make like content about, or just like be entertained. Like, and it's funny to see those new dialogues. Like, I enjoy them.
they're great when they pop up.
They're great when they pop up, but like, I have no patience to trigger them, I feel like.
I also really agree with what Sandra's saying right now. She says, I think Tig said he misses when villagers would just get up and go in older Animal Crossing games instead of leaving with permission.
Yeah.
Made them more special if you sadly lost them. So, like, I've been playing Wild World on stream, and Tiffany was leaving, and I didn't know if I could keep her, and I was liking her. I'm like, why? Wait, I can't stop this. Where are you going? Like, don't do that to me. And it was suddenly emotional. I'm like, okay.
I feel like the older games kind of helped with stuff like that, like the idea of someone leaving without notice, or like I mean, in any sense, really, but it kind of helped with that emotional connection. Like you have this emotional connection, but sometimes it just kind of, you know, goes away. I mean, like it happens all the time in like friendships and stuff like that in real life. So it like seeing that in a game and having that emotional connection and then having it just cut off because they left and they're like, peace, I'm out. And you get a letter from them. At least you get some sort of like thing from them. But, you know, it's kind of, I don't know, a hot take on that.
I was talking with one of my friends, in real life friend. We had this conversation a long time ago. I just remember it. We were talking about the, you know, how villager used to be like very mean and stuff. Like not necessarily mean, but like they would make like some kind of comments like, "Oh my god, long time no see. You gotten fat, aren't you?" And it's just like, oh. Okay. Like, you know, those kind of things, like those silly stuff in Animal Crossing. And I was talking to her about that, how I missed that. And she said, well, I don't think I would have liked Animal Crossing because Animal Crossing helped me with my depression. And when I had like social anxiety and stuff. So having someone calling me out in a video game I don't think I would have liked that. I think I would just have start crying. And I'm like, you know what? That's completely fair. I totally get it. I feel like, you know, some people play this game like to like make them feel happy and whatever. But like, my opinion on that is no one is gonna like. You're not gonna be loved by everybody.
This is true. So yeah.
And like, it was feeling like a reward where the cranky villager would be like, you know what, kiddo, you're a good kid. I like you. And then he goes back to like tsundere mode and he's like, oh, you woke me up, and like being all cranky and stuff, you know? Like, I don't know, I felt like it felt more like a live simulation more than anything than what is happening now with New Horizon. Like, yes, okay, it's nice to go to a getaway package to your perfect island with your perfect villagers, but for me it only seems like a dream almost. Like, no, like, I don't know. I like New Horizon. I think it's one of my favorite Animal Crossing games because I feel so creative in it. But like, I'm missing the core of the game, the part where I fell in love with, being called out for being fat when I was 12, and I had issues. You know?
I didn't need a game for that. I was just always called that.
Exactly. Oh Lord.
Oh no.
Oh.
But yeah, I guess that's my hot take, and I agree with Sandra with this. Like, I feel like we have more of a connection with them.
Yeah.
I remember 1 week before New Horizon release, I was playing New Leaf on stream. And I was like, okay, we're gonna go say goodbye to Sakura Town. I'm gonna be doing the last thing that I need to do to complete my village in a way to say goodbye. First day I start this challenge. First letter I open, Amulet is gone. And I'm like, well, I don't want to play this game anymore.
Yeah.
He's gone. I hate this.
It's over.
I hate everything about this. Okay, my sweet little hamster is gone. I hate everything about this. But then I went through and I'm like, you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna see Hamlet back in New Horizon. And I think it was my first job that I found on an island. And I was like, oh. And I don't feel like I would have like Hamlet this much if it wasn't from the fact that he left me in my New Leaf town, and then I found him back in New Horizon. That made me like him more, you know?
Right.
Because we miss people, and it's part of it. It's not just like an object in a video game that feels nothing. Like, you know, we had a connection in New Leaf.
Absolutely.
And yeah. I feel like I'm rumbling. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
It's past my bedtime.
It's getting to
I was about to say
it
is getting late.
Yeah.
So, how about this? Glam, do you have anyone in particular that you'd like to raid tonight? Who's online?
Let me take a little looky look to see.
Oh, we're waiting. Let me type the raid message again. What is it again? Comfy couch raid.
We could just do comfy raid, maybe.
Comfy raid. I like that. My emote, and then oh shit.
Wait, I just got here. Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Okay, I did. I don't know how long this person goes, but I think they usually go for a little longer. I have somebody who is playing Wind Waker, and I know y'all love Wind Waker, and I love Wind Waker. Okay. Atomic Potato 216.
Oh, that name rings a bell.
Yes, I like Atomic Potato.
Okay.
Can you do another 2.5 hours for me? No, because it's gonna be midnight.
Your girl needs some downtime.
I don't remember if I have a Rosie sub right now.
But thank you guys so very much for watching with us today, for listening to the Rambles Glam. Thank you so much for coming on and humoring us.
Of course.
Yeah. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
Okay.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, I was trying to copy the message and I accidentally hit the paste instead of the copy into the message thing, and it was my 2 truths and a lie. So anyway.
We love this.
But thank you for having me. Thanks for asking me to be on here. I was really excited to be on here.
Thank you so much.
Me
Talk with
too.
y'all.
I knew it would be a lot of fun. I knew it
Okay.
would be a lot of fun.
I am gonna queue up this raid here. I hope you
Yeah,
all
let me
have
get it ready as well.
an amazing night or day or whatever time of day it is for you. I'm gonna go burrito on the pick because I'm tired.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, let's get that raid going. There we
Thank you
go.
so much, everybody, and have a good rest of your night.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
we'll see y'all later. Bye bye.
Bye bye.